Welcome back to Love's Revolution, the podcast where we talk about matters affecting society today. I'm your host Cornell, and today we're taking a closer look at central bank digital currencies, CBDCs. In our last episode, we talked about how CBDCs could threaten financial privacy and individual freedom. But there's another layer to that story, one that doesn't get discussed enough. Who's really shaping this global shift, and why is it happening so fast without democratic debate? Let's talk about the World Economic Forum and the unelected influence it's having on the future of money. Over 100 countries are now exploring CBDCs. Some have launched pilots. A few have gone fully live, but here's the question. Did you vote for this? Did anyone? The push for CBDCs isn't coming from the bottom up. It's being driven top down by central banks, global financial institutions, and yes, elite policy platforms like the World Economic Forum. The World Economic Forum, best known for their annual meetings in Davos, brings together politicians, CEOs, central bankers, and influencers to shape global agendas. And for years, CBDCs have been front and center of their discussions. They frame it as innovation, as inclusions, as progress. But where's the public debate? Where's the transparency? Where's the democracy? Let's be clear. The World Economic Forum is not a government. It's not elected. It doesn't represent citizens, and yet its policy frameworks are adopted by governments without legislative oversight, especially in areas like finance and tech. When the World Economic Forum promotes CBDCs as part of a Great Reset or a Fourth Industrial Revolution, it's not just a think tank making suggestions. It's an elite consortium creating blueprints, and central banks are listening. This is influence without accountability. And when those blueprints include programmable money, digital ID integration, and real-time financial surveillance, the implications for human freedom are profound. Imagine a world where money is no longer neutral but political, where spending limits are tied to behavior, where access to financial services can be restricted based on your so-called carbon blueprint, health status, or social score. Now imagine that system coordinated not by your local government, but by international actors with no obligation to protect your rights. That's the risk we face when CBDCs are pushed through under the influence of unaccountable global institutions. It's not just about technology. It's about who controls the system and whether you have any say in it. This isn't paranoia. It's pattern recognition. Technocratic policy making is replacing democratic process. CBDCs are just the latest example, but we still have time to push back. We need public debate. We need strong legal protections for cash, privacy, and decentralized alternatives. And we need to question who's writing the rule book, because it might not be your elected representatives. Ask yourself, if the future of money is being designed in Davos, whose interest will it serve? CBDCs aren't just a new form of money. They could be a new form of control, pushed by unelected actors with a vision for the world that doesn't include your consent. But freedom isn't lost all at once. It's taken inch by inch, unless we speak up. That's it for today. If you found this valuable, share it, talk about it, and next time someone mentions innovation in finance, ask who benefits and who decides. Until next time, I'm your host Kunal. Stay informed, stay awake, stay free.